Live from the back of a moving U-Haul in the heart of Columbus, it's Tacky Tablecloths!
It's official. Burger King has tacos.
Burger King does have tacos, and
The Burger King now sells tacos.
yeah. Do you have an issue with it?
Well, I mean, I think that's probably just their slapback after Taco Bell's like, we got French fries now.
Well, I mean, apparently Burger King used to sell tacos like a long time ago.
Like how McDonald's used to sell pizza.
Well, yeah. I think it was a little more recent than that. Because apparently, I looked into it. Apparently some locations sold them as recently as like 2010.
Fuck, is this in like Canada?
Fucking probably.
Authentic American food. Get your taste of the foreign cuisine.
Of the taco. But yeah, apparently. And they started selling tacos, and now they brought them back. Because if you remember, Taco Bell had that Whopperito thing, like, last year or the year before.
What in the fuck is a Whopperito?
It was where they took the Whopper patty, and they just wrapped it inside of a tortilla and the tomato and everything. And they just took a Whopper...
Oh, wait, this was Burger King?
Yeah, Burger
Oh,
King.
okay, I thought you said Taco Bell. You might have said Taco Bell.
I'm an idiot. It's possible.
I was just like, oh, did they just take bits of cheeseburger, which is just their ground beef?
No, they literally took everything that's on a Whopper, just set it onto a flour tortilla, and then just rolled it up and shoved it out the drive-thru window at you.
I wonder how national this is, because, like, you know, we live in Columbus, Ohio, which is, like, well known for being the testing grounds for a lot, like, of the fast food shit, like, just the weird shit before they go national with it.
I don't think
just
that
to see
went
how
anywhere.
our fat asses like it.
I don't think that shit went anywhere.
No,
it was
like,
so bad.
Well, yeah, and I'd like to know how the taco's doing.
The taco is not that bad. Are we recording right now?
Yeah,
we
we're
are recording right now. All right. So we're a podcast called Tacky Tablecloths, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, and couldn't tell by the fact that you clicked on a thing that said the podcast.
Well, you have to say that every time, just like you have to tell the kids to like, subscribe, and Fortnite dance, or else
yeah,
they won't
Fortnite
do
dance.
it.
Welcome to Wheel of Fortune.
Anyway, back to the tacos. I tried them because, you know, they're $1, so like, you have to.
Yeah.
When you're at Burger King and you just see a little piece of paper like stapled onto the side of the menu that just says, "Hey bud, you want a taco? $1."
Is that next to the post-it note that says ice cream machine's broken?
No, they relish the chance to... Actually, Burger King's pretty good about that. They're not...
They have good milkshakes. I like their milkshakes.
Their milkshakes are alright.
White Castle has best milkshakes. Anyway, go on with your story.
Yeah, so I was like, alright, I'll get a taco just for the novelty value. And they're not bad, because it's like... They, like, deep fry the shell, because of course they do.
What the fuck? Is it like... It's like a hard shell?
Yeah, it's a hard shell, but it's, like, extra crispy. And then they, like, shove, like... Sort of, but, like, harder.
Oh, God, Daddy. Hey, there's a squirrel. He looks drunk as fuck.
What the fuck is that?
He's like not... Oh, there he goes. He wasn't using his hind legs.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing? Oh, my God. He is drunk as fuck. What the hell? Hey, bud, you alright? You need me to call you an Uber?
I wish you guys could see this fucking squirrel that was in the back of the U-Haul just fucking going at it.
This motherfucker. Anyway, so yeah, the taco. Get on with it.
They like just shove like fucking... It must be like discarded or overcharred bits of Whopper or something.
Oh, damn, you know it is. It's this. They sent it to them in a frozen bag,
yeah.
And it's just the rejected patties that come off the assembly line at the factory.
They just cook those up and shove them in.
Yep, pretty much.
And then they drench it in taco sauce, like that, the red liquid stuff.
Yeah.
And then, so, like, for $1, considering that, I like them better than the standard, like, $1 Taco Bell tacos. Mm-hmm. That's not saying much.
Right.
But at least they're better at that than someone whose name is Taco Bell.
Well, when you go to Taco Bell, you're not looking for authentic Mexican cuisine.
Well, no, but I'm just saying, it's...
Also, who the hell just orders a taco at Taco Bell?
Dude,
I don't remember the last time I went to Taco Bell with someone and they got a taco. Unless it was like the Doritos Loco.
Yeah, or
like some dude's just like, yeah, let me get like 3 soft tacos. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Have you seen the menu?
Or like when it just, gets shoved into the side of one of the other things, like a $5 box or something.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, they sell these. It's like, that's why I'm surprised that they do the whole taco 12-pack thing, because it's like, do people buy those?
Oh, I'm sure they do for like parties and stuff. Like, that's the only, like, crave cases.
Who the fuck is going to a party with the most... Oh, Tim's got... Oh, it's just the fucking tacos. All they taste like is just disappointment and stale cheese.
Arby's has a new fish sandwich that's battered in Guinness beer.
They do.
I tried one today. I was disappointed because I did not get shit faced.
That was probably your first mistake, expecting to get shit faced.
Yeah, I went to Arby's. I was like, hey, give me the fish that gets you drunk. Like, sir, give me the fish. I want to get hammered.
Beer battering has been around for, if not centuries, at least decades. So if you did not know up until this point that would get you drunk, then that's on you, man.
I guess, shit. Well, you learn something new every day. Yeah, and I almost hit a kid on a fucking longboard in the Arby's parking lot too. Why is it that the Arby's parking lot is just like the hangout ground for people? Like the one by us, it's well known for because it's like on the corner of like a really busy intersection.
Yeah, and even though the Arby's itself does no business.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody ever goes to Arby's because it's Arby's, unless they're like, damn, I want some curly fries. But yeah, there's always like the car washes there that like.
Oh God, the fucking children.
Yeah, the like all the like the middle schools and the high schools, like they're the sports teams. It's like every single weekend in the summer. There's like a fundraising car wash there,
yep.
and Arby's like lets them do that because it's like, oh, we're gonna bring in business, but like,
who the fuck is going there and like eating? Like,
yeah, because either way, like if you see the car wash, like, oh, I want my car wash, oh, I'm gonna get some Arby's first. You go through the drive-thru and then you pull around to the parking lot and then you sit in your car and eat while a bunch of like 13-year-old girls are like scrubbing down your car. Ugh. Yeah, unless you're a fucking weirdo, don't do that.
Oh, so there's probably plenty of those in this area, actually.
Well, yeah. Or you go get your car washed first, and then when you're done, you can be like, oh, I could get our... Oh, wait, Wendy's is right there. Yeah, I'm going to go get Wendy's instead.
Yeah. Not have to deal with this massive pile up of fucking children.
Yeah.
Ugh. I remember my freshman year of high school, because I was on the football team.
Football!
So you know what that meant. And then it was time to wake up at like 6 in the morning, go to Arby's, get ready for the car wash.
Car wash.
I want to say we washed about like 4 cars total. My favorite thing, my favorite thing is like some of the parents will come by and they'll be like, I don't want my car washed. Here's a small donation.
Yeah. Yeah, when I was in theater a couple of years in a row, we did the car wash thing, and we actually turned a good profit. But yeah, that was a really funny story. Anyway.
That was it?
No, that was the end of my story.
Oh, I thought you meant you had a funny story about when you did.
No, that was it. I did the car wash thing a couple times.
Did anything funny happen?
Probably. I mean, you got a bunch of like horny teenagers all soaped up. Like, yeah, something funny probably happened.
Well, see, that's the thing. Y'all theater kids were like constantly banging each other in school
dude.
As it is.
Theater kids are, oh man, they are delinquents.
So that's why I thought maybe something funny might have happened.
Fucking degens.
But no.
Not that I can recall. But
If you have a funny story about a time Bryn pulled his penis out during a car wash, please email the show.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I stuck my dick in a squeegee, so I could. And I called myself Captain Squeegee Cock, and I was flopping it around and hitting people's cars with it. That was great, dude. I got so many fucking tips. I saved up for the newest Fallout game.
Would that have been Fallout New Vegas at the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, yeah, because...
There's a pretty big gap in between New Vegas and 4.
Huh? Well, I mean, there was 3, but I think 3 came out by...
3 came out in, like, 2011.
No, it did not, dude.
2008. Yeah.
2008. 2011 was Skyrim.
Yeah.
I can't believe Fallout is over 10 years old. That's crazy.
I can't believe that Skyrim gets a re-release every 4 minutes, but there hasn't been a single remaster for 3.
Or New Vegas.
Well, I know that New Vegas is never going to happen because then Todd has to admit that an outside studio made a better game than him.
Yep.
But I would at least settle for a remaster of 3. It wouldn't be too, I'd be more excited about New Vegas, but that's pretty much impossible.
Yeah, I mean, 3's great. I still love 3, but yeah. New Vegas is so much fucking better. So, speaking of companies selling weird shit.
What else do companies sell that's weird?
Do you want to know what I bought this week?
Yeah, what'd you buy?
I bought this girl's bathwater.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I was really saving up for the Gamer Girl pee. So.
Oh yeah. See, I was thinking about that, but I don't know. I'm not into water sports or whatever, but I'll dip my dick into a vial of herpy water.
Or what was the other product? Because you actually looked at some of the products. You said there was
yes.
Gamer Girl lollipops or
no. Okay, backstory
gum,
for anyone that's living under a rock here.
I live under a rock, and even I know about this.
I know there's an e-thought named Belle Delphine, and we're just giving her free advertisement.
I think the world's already giving
her
free advertisement.
Yeah, fucking every meme subreddit is giving her free advertising. Every Facebook group.
I was gonna say it's
everybody. This bitch has got to have gained
it's even on the news.
Yeah, thousands of dollars in just Patreon money just for all the advertising. Oof. Anyway, yeah, she got all famous and shit for selling her bath water, which.
Well, I mean, she was originally a cosplayer, whatever the fuck.
She's a softcore porn model.
Well, yeah, she would sell lewd pictures of herself. Not nude, but lewd pictures.
There are some nude photos of her. You have to be the premium Snapchatter or premium Patreon, high tier.
Oh, okay.
But people that pay for that shit just leak it anyway, so it's, that shit's out there. But yeah,
what the fuck is their end goal? If you're...
The same reason that, people purchase movies or, get the pre-release DVDs and stuff and pirate them online. They're white knighting and, they're like, I'm on a mission to make sure things are free for people, even if it means I have to spend money. It's the Robin Hood dynamic.
I guess.
I'm going to spend $50 a month on this whore's photos. Oh, I shouldn't say whore. That's not nice.
Yeah, she's not actually having sex with anyone.
Yeah, no. That was a mean.
So that's...
Thought. That's what we call them these days.
That is what the internet calls them.
Thought?
I mean, I would just say she knows how to intelligently sell her literal lack of any sort of skill. So.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if I could do that,
yeah,
you're damn well I would do. I mean, why do you think there's so many fucking cam girls out there?
Do you want to buy our moist tablecloths that Brent's taking a dump on?
Yeah, I made Dookie and rolled it up, and I'll Amazon it to you.
Subscribe to our Patreon tiers.
Yeah.
That's for our...
I was looking at all of her tiers, and hold on, let me pull it up.
Pull it up.
Yeah, so we can actually talk about. So could you describe?
I'm gonna just make up some tiers real quick for ourselves while you're doing that. You want to pay $5? You get one recorded word a week from Bryn. He'll call you and he'll leave a one-word voicemail. You pay us $15, or Bryn will leave you one audio clip of him farting into the phone.
Why did I know that was what you were going to say?
You give us $500, that's when you get the special burritos. That's our tacky package. And for $5,000, you get to roll around in the U-Haul with us.
Yay! We always like having guests.
Yeah.
Mind the corpse. Okay, so as of right now, she has 4,332 Patreons.
Okay, and so a Patreon, obviously, there's all different varying amounts.
So,
but hold on, let's just think about this for a second.
Mm-hmm.
So 4,000, however the fuck ever many you said.
4,300.
So they're all giving at minimum
$1.
I know so that's literally at minimum almost $4,500 a month
For taking pictures of yourself in bikinis.
Yeah.
Now,
Jesus.
yeah, so that ranges. Okay, so the $1 a month. Let's see. $1 is just the bare minimum. All it says is, you're helping support my content and helping me take photos. Carrot and a 3, like a heart. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's not even an emoji.
So
A
it's
little
just a
slice of cake and some yummy sweeties goes a long way. So here is a little thank you for you. Thank you. So I don't think you get anything.
You don't even get anything?
You might have like access to like basic stuff. I don't know. And then silver is $5 a month. You get the you get the Patreon feed. So yeah, no, if you donate $1 a month, you get nothing. Good day, sir.
Does it say how many people?
No, it's probably private because some people can allow that, and then she probably doesn't want people knowing how. Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah. Gold for $25 a month. You get the HD lewd photo set.
That's the next step up. It goes from 1 to 5 to 25.
Yes.
Jesus.
There's no 10. There's no 15.
Jesus.
Yeah. So on top of everything else, you get the HD photo set and the Ahagayo photos.
Oh God.
Okay. Next up is premium Snapchat, 50 or more. So you get everything else plus the naughtiest social media. My Snapchats. My Snapchats include bath and shower time, panty shots, cosplay photos, very not safe for work pics, and random naughty videos, Winky.
Random?
Yeah, random.
So that probably means that just like
when she's bored.
Once a month she goes, alright, it's time to fire it out.
Here's a Sharpie of my pooper.
Yeah.
Okay, $100 per month. You get a unique Polaroid.
What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, so she'll take with one of those like little Polaroid cameras that like all girls have now, because they're like, I'm going to parties and I'm not taking one with my phone. I'm taking a Polaroid, so it's forever. Which is I like that, but it's every fucking chick has those now.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. So they're like little mini ones. Those girls I was hanging out with in Japan, they had one of those.
Oh yeah, didn't your?
Yeah, my sister has. Oh no, my sister's friend has one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're like, it's just like a compact version of like the old Kodak Polaroids. But anyway, yeah, she'll make a custom one just for you, and then send it to you, and I guess it's like signed.
How much money does that cost?
That's $100 per month. I don't know if you get one a month or you just get one. That's it, but
that's it, just one.
Yeah, and then access to everything else, and then the king tier.
Okay.
What's
the king?
King tier is $1,000 per month.
All right. What does that entail?
Okay. You get a custom photo set for you, and we can discuss it together.
What does that even mean?
I'm assuming you make a Word document of all the things you really want, and then she'll do it and send it to you. And then you get access to everything else. Who the hell?
So that's for $1,000 a month?
That's $1,000. And then, I think this is the last one. Yep, here we go.
There's a Plus Ultra?
Yes, there is a Plus Ultra.
Oh, God.
God tier for $2,500 per month. She says, "Oh, you are my God. I couldn't possibly ever thank you enough, heart. I couldn't possibly think of a good enough reward for the very best Patreon I will ever have, heart. If you achieve this tier, please private message me. I'm not sure what reward. Okay, so she doesn't know. There's no actual reward because I'm sure no one's dumb enough to give her $2,500.
Well, let's say no one's dumb enough and also successful enough in life to accumulate enough wealth to be able to afford.
I don't know. There's a bunch of millionaires out there that are just weird as hell, and they'd be like, yeah, I want you in your cow bikini.
There's probably other girls they go after. I would imagine.
Yeah, probably. So that's the that's that whole debacle, and then there's the
but we didn't even actually explain like what that was. We just talked about her. Like, so she was selling her own bath water.
Yes.
Like, she got into the bath and would just like move around in it, and then jarred it up and sold it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think we actually.
Yeah. So that was the whole thing. But yeah, we just went through her whole Patreon just in case any of you thirsty gamer boys out there wanna donate.
Also, I found this bag of pistachios in old Werther's Originals pockets because we never actually went through them.
Werther's Original pocket.
Werther's Original.
Yeah,
the dead guy.
Oh.
His name was.
Oh, we're staying in character here. Okay.
But you.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
You kept calling him Werther's Original, so I just went with it.
That was a couple weeks ago. I didn't remember that. Are you talking about our dead intern?
Well, I had.
Yeah, Alex is like snacking down on pistachios, and it's probably gonna irritate the hell out of me once I start editing this.
I'm almost done.
So anyway, so
I offered you a pistachio.
You did? Oh, I'm okay.
You want a pistachio?
No, I'm a professional.
All right, look, he's dead. This is the best thing for... All right. Hold on. If you were dead and you had a bag of pistachios in your pocket that you were holding out...
Wouldn't you want somebody to eat them?
Wouldn't it be better than the... Look, they expire soon.
No. If I died right now and those Reese cups were in my pocket, damn you to hell if you try to take my Reese cups. Those are...
I'll take your Reese cups right now.
Hell yeah. I was going to offer you one, but now you're being a little bitch.
It's fine. I got a free bag of pistachios today.
So anyway, for $10,000, you can buy some PP.
Is that how much it cost?
Yeah, it's $10,000. And it's still listed, so I don't know if there's, like, multiple ones and some dumbass actually did it, or if the actual thing is a joke and if you click on it, it won't let you buy it, or...
Or it just, like...
Yeah, I don't know. But, well, I saw, like, when I saw it first, like, I saw some post about it, and we were talking about it, earlier on the week. And then I saw some people online be like, no, dude, you're stupid, it's a joke. And, like, she has a website, and if you go there, it's literally listed on there. So, whether or not you can legit buy it or not, that's whatever, but it is on there.
And, I mean, we all thought that the bathwater was a joke at first.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a legit thing.
That's a legit thing.
Some dude put it in his vape and vaped it on YouTube.
And some dude even went and had a fucking DNA test performed on it and found out that there were no traces of her DNA in it.
Yep.
So he's threatening to sue now.
Yeah, and then some people are, like, reporting getting herpes. And then I saw a bunch of people, like, looking at, like, some of her older pictures where she has less makeup and saying, like, little cold sores on her lip. So now people are like, oh, she has herpes. So, I don't know. Nonetheless, this is giving her way too much publicity. It is fun, though.
If you want to truly be safe, the best thing to do is not buy bathwater from girls on the internet.
Oh, God. I mean, I guess it's just because, like, she's such, like, a meme. And then the fact that, like, this is just such a weird thing. But, like, cam girls have been selling, like, their used panties online for fucking decades.
That is true.
And, like, in Japan, you can buy used panties.
Yeah, but here's the difference.
Mm-hmm.
There weren't news articles, like, news segments on the news about it where, like, fucking Marshall McPeak's got it. Oh, here's the thing about the bath water and girls, she's selling it.
I guarantee there's like an old Springer or Maury episode where this mom brings her daughter on and says, my daughter is selling her panties on the internet. Bitch, I do what I want. I sell my panties online if I want to. Guarantee it. Somebody get on that. Get on the Jerry archives.
All 4 of you listeners out there, don't let us down. You have been summoned into action.
Yeah.
The winner will automatically be freely subscribed to our $5 Patreon tier.
Yeah, free $5. It's just free.
No, we don't.
money.
We don't give you $5. They get the benefits, which is you calling and whispering a word. Into the
Right.
show.
It's like how if you have Amazon Prime, you can do a Twitch sum.
Yeah. Hey, send us $5 on Amazon Prime Twitch.
We're streaming on Twitch. We're streaming on Twitch now.
I always just give my $5 to Charlie.
Yeah, we're on Twitch. We're streaming. We're
streaming.
We're streaming. What was okay? So you know the entire bathtub thing, like the plastic tub.
No, what are you talking about?
Did you send that to us or was that Boggin?
What, like her bathtub?
Yeah, it's her in a big 50-gallon plastic tub. And then she's selling the entire tub. I don't know if that was a joke. It was not listed on the website, but we were talking about this because that was why I looked up her Patreon thing to begin with.
That's right. Yeah, I did. My bad. That was me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one was a joke because it said subscribe to the highest tier of my Patreon to get this. Or something
which is the $2,500 God tier.
I mean, if you pay her $2,500 a month, she probably might do that for you.
All right, let's pull all of our resources.
I have $3 and half a bag of pistachios.
If we pulled together all of our resources, do you think we could mail Uncle Bun to? That's one of our friends.
I'm out of pistachios now. Thank you. Those were delicious. Werther's.
Thirsty gamer boy. So anyway, yeah, let's move along from the e-thoughts. Unless you have anything else to. Any final words?
It was really funny that there was an overflow of meme seepage into the real world this week.
Yeah.
Because not only did you have that, but then you also had the Area 51.
Oh, Jesus, yes.
The Area 51 meme, which started originally as a Facebook event that said, Storm Area 51. They can't stop all of us. Yeah. And there's I don't know, 200,000 fucking people that are going to it, quote unquote.
Oh, I think it's more than that now. It's it's about 500,000 at this point.
Let me check, because
this morning I saw it was was it this morning or the other day I saw it was over 400,000. So it's pretty close to 500,000 people. But
dear God.
You know damn well 500,000 people are not going to go to Area 50.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's obviously a joke, but it got picked up so much. It's insane.
Yeah, I put on there that I was gonna go.
I'm just waiting for Donald Trump to tweet out something, because he's such a fucking meme that of course he would actually take that seriously.
1.4 million.
No goddamn way.
1.4 million.
Oh my god.
And you say Facebook has no power.
Oh no, Facebook has power. I just hate it. I hate the power. The unlimited power.
The meme creation.
Did you see they got slapped with a $5 billion fine?
For fucking what?
For, privacy discretion violations or something like that. I mean, that's a slap on the wrist for them. They probably keep that in a fucking coin purse just, in the corner of Zuck's office for this very situation. That will not affect them in the slightest. And it just sucks that, instead of, actually having something negative happen to the company, they're just, slapping a fine on them. The government takes that money, and then we don't know where the hell that money goes to.
Yeah, probably just goes to buying, a fucking new helicopter or something.
Yep, exactly.
This'll take Roy Jones even faster.
Yeah.
To his children. To his child bride.
Fucking Zuck. Cuck.
Wasn't Roy Jones?
Who?
The politician who's a outward pedo.
Oh, Roy Moore, the Alabama guy.
Close. Yeah, that was close.
Oh yeah. Oh man, there's that whole pedo ring thing that came out in the news. I don't want to get too much into it, but
yeah,
god damn, who the hell's surprised? But it's good. It's good that this shit's finally coming out and
Is it though?
Action.
Is it actually coming out?
Yeah, people are getting in trouble. these days,
is anything actually gonna come of it? Is the thing.
Oh, there would be a lot of coming.
No, I think the coming is behind us at this point.
No, you can say that again. So anyway.
I forgot to make my original point, which was that the meme culture became so pervasive that it was on the news, and I had to explain to my dad that, like, you know, all those people weren't actually going. He's like, these fucking idiots aren't gonna make it. I'm like, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a meme.
They're all standing at the top of the hill. Everyone's got their fucking swords they've bought from the Renaissance Festival. And their butterfly knives and katanas and Nerf guns. Like, if there's aliens there, we will free them.
If there's anime girls, we will also free them.
And then some douchebag dressed as Gandalf on a fucking donkey holds up his staff, and they're riding down this.
It's not even a donkey. It's just a furry whose fursona is a fucking horse or something.
The weeb uprising is among us.
He's just charging down on all fours. I wish that we had enough money to fly out there just to document the.
Man, if Anthony and I go to Vegas, that's like right around the corner there. We just plan to go around there.
You and Anthony actually going to Vegas?
That'd be dope. I'll go to Vegas.
Do you think Anthony has the money for that?
I mean, when he said it,
I want you to ask yourself, do you think Anthony has the money for that?
He might have a savings account.
He did at one point, and then he probably dropped all 15,000 of it on an option and lost.
That's true, because he's a big stonks boy.
Not only does he stonk, but he does the risky stonk where you can lose every penny in an instant.
Yep.
Otherwise known as, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, otherwise known as listening to dumbasses on Wall Street bets.
My name's Jim Cramer, and I got my show. It's called Mad Mad Money!
You want to put all your money in this highly volatile vaccinations company. They make vaccines, but then their vaccine didn't work, so their stock dropped from 15 all the way down to 0.004 cents.
That did happen to me with one of my companies, but that's
I actually made a couple bucks because once it dropped I forget what the company was called. I bought like a couple hundred shares in it when it was like way less than a penny, and then it bounced back to close to $1 or something. I made a good chunk of change off that shit.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what you gotta buy low, sell high.
Yeah.
That's what I learned from RuneScape.
You gotta stonk.
Yeah, I've been doing stonks all the way back in the old school RuneScape days. Selling iron ore in the GE.
But I think this is the Area 51 thing's probably the best of these like fake events.
Yes.
Although I think my actual favorite was the old one that kept saying that Limp Bizkit was going to play at the 7-Eleven.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. That was way back when.
And people actually showed up in droves because they thought that Limp Bizkit was actually playing at this random 7-Eleven in Ohio.
Did they actually do something? I remember
I'm pretty sure.
Didn't they like organize a concert or acknowledged it or said something? There was
They probably like retweeted something and said like, "Ha." But Fred Durst is like, there's no way he's gonna go play a fucking parking lot show.
Yeah.
He's too full of himself. He's Fred Durst.
Hey, Fred Durst is a friend of the show.
Is he? If he's a friend of the show, then I don't want to be. I don't want to have any friends.
We'll have him on one day. We'll have my people talk to his people. We'll get old Freddy boy on the show.
Are his people working at the local Walmart?
Yes. Yeah, dude's got he's got a big fat hog.
Does Limp Bizkit still, like, do they still tour and shit?
Do I look like a Limp Bizkit fan to you? I don't fucking know.
More than me.
I know one song by them.
Is it Hot Dog Water?
Oh no, I know 2 songs by them.
Or chocolate stuff.
Chocolate Starfish.
Yeah.
Is that a song?
or just the album?
It might be. I don't know. I know the
Nookie.
Nookie and then
Rollin'.
Is that
And
them?
then- Yeah.
Do they do the song that's like losing my sight, losing my mind?
No.
Who is that?
I don't fucking remember. I think that's Papa Roach.
Oh, they're like the same band.
Papa Roach is a little better.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. Whatever. I'm done with it. I'm done talking about new metal.
Yeah, that's Last Resort by Papa Roach.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah!
Cut my life into pieces. Yeah, okay.
They had that cover of Behind Blue Eyes, that's right.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
Alright, now we can move on. So, in things that aren't terrible, Brent and I both, kind of separately of each other, both just, like, recently got into,
A bunch of anime. Yeah, we
kind of touched on it last week, but didn't really, like, talk about it, because we were like, we don't want to talk about anime and sound like a bunch of fucking weebs. But then we, like, finished the shows we were watching, and we were like,
damn, this shit's good.
we should fucking talk about this, even if it makes us sound like a bunch of fucking weebs.
Yeah, no, yeah, man, anime is cool as hell. You just gotta, like, stay away from the weeb shit. You gotta watch the good shit.
So what show do you want to talk about first, Butto?
Well, we both. Well, I just finished yesterday. The most recent season of My Hero Academia, which you finished like a week or two ago.
Not even. Maybe a week. Not even a week. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I binge watched the whole show in like a week.
It's pretty much the same for me.
Yeah, because oh my god, I could
good.
not put that show down.
Yeah.
It is so good.
There was actually a girl who came into work today, because for some reason, our thing is not even remotely anime or whatever, but people will, like, test out their cosplays by running it through at our art exhibit.
That makes sense, because if it's, like, somewhere where it's, like, kind of, nerdy people would totally go, like an installation like that, and then, you go there and your nerd shit, like, 9 times out of 10, people are either going to leave you alone or be like, oh, cool.
That's true. I guess that's a good point. And
yeah, because cons aren't, always happening.
Yeah.
And the Renaissance Festival's only for, a month or two.
And expensive.
Yeah.
Well, but anyways, yeah, she came in as Todoroki. And I was, like, ringing them in, and I was, like, looking at her hair, because she was, like, a female Todoroki.
Which one's Todoroki?
Zuko.
Okay.
Fire and Ice, or
what's his name? Like Toshi?
Sato.
Sato. Sato Todoroki.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Zuko. Okay.
Or as fucking Bakugo calls him, Icy Hot.
Oh yeah, Icy Hot. That has got to be just like an English translation.
Oh, it has to be.
There were like multiple things that I'm like that. Like, well, especially like certain like sayings and stuff, and I'm sure that's just how it is for all anime.
because it is Funimation, and Funimation has been doing this for so long.
Mm-hmm. Like, they're really good about their translations, getting quality voice actors.
Yeah, literally the only issue is that they use a lot of the same people for a lot of the background characters.
So like everyone sounds the same.
A lot of the background characters are harder to distinguish.
Yeah, because I was looking up some of the voice actors as I was watching the show, so I was like, oh, this sounds like another character, and it's like some side character from Attack on Titan or something, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Like, there's just, like, 30 or 40 people that work for them that just do every single voice, and these people have, like, 6,000 credits on IMDb. I mean, shit, that's a good gig if you can get it.
Oh, right. All right, you're the, because every anime has to have specific, like, stereotypes. It's like,
yes,
you're going to be Mr. Brooding. You're going to be sassy, over-sexualized girl. You're going to be over-sexualized but prude girl.
Yeah, you're gonna be the weird perverted kid with a lisp.
It's time for my grape sticky balls.
The girls are just on the other side of this wall, and if I can get up there, I can see their big voluptuous titties. Every anime has that kid.
It's scary how close your Mineta is.
I mean, I just finished watching the show,
It's still you
do. If I tried, I could probably do it pretty close.
You already are doing it pretty close.
I could be an anime voice actor.
So why is his outfit a fucking diaper?
It's like an oversized diaper. It's almost like a UFO diaper thing that he just fits himself into.
For those of you listening who have no idea what the fuck we're talking about, because we just got off on a tangent again.
Yeah, we did. Like weebs. Because we're professional podcasters.
Supposedly. There's an anime called My Hero Academia. And it's about a world where people have these abilities called quirks.
They're just superpowers.
It's essentially if you're born with a bendable toe. Is it a bendable toe?
It's a third joint in your left pinky toe or something like that. Because I remember the X-ray from the doctor's office. But yeah, like 80 at the point of the show, 80% of the population has some sort of quirk, whether or not it's like floating very small objects all the way up to like
Izuku's mom, that's hers and it's worthless.
And then all the way up to like the best hero in the world, All Might, who is like fucking like could punch through a goddamn he could bring down the World Trade Center with a single punch. He's basically one punch man,
except like a lot more efforty.
He's like super smiley, but
he's like that type of hero that One Punch Man is making fun of, sort of. I mean, on a base level, without like the actual character depth and growth that he's gone through. If you just saw his intro, you'd be like, oh, okay, that's
right. If you didn't, know the fact that like he's not actually big buff smiley man that I am here plus ultra.
He actually looks like a fucking heroin addict.
Yeah, he's like an old twig man, who has to like channel his energy to like become buff.
Yeah,
and he got hurt by Darth Vader, and so he
stole his spleen.
Yeah,
stole his stomach, and that's why.
Yeah, so his powers are fading, so he has to pass on his powers to the main character,
Izuku Midoriya.
Izuku Midoriya, yeah. I just call him Deku because that's easier.
Yeah, that's what Bakugo calls him.
Yeah, and that ends up being his superhero name. Well, spoilers for anyone that wants to watch the show.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't. You should still watch it. That's not really a spoiler.
Yeah,
it's
just goddamn. It's just such a good show. The second season dragged a little bit for me personally.
Which part?
Because the whole thing.
The whole thing?
Well, because like 80% of it is just that tournament, which is like, well, it starts off as like the sports fest. I'm like, oh, cool, this will be like a couple episode thing, and it turns out to be the whole season. And like I like the obstacle course thing, and then there was like the chariot thing where they had to carry somebody on their shoulders. That was cool. But then like the bulk of it was just that goddamn fighting tournament, which I'm like, I have seen so many shows just do the same. Actually, the second season of One Punch Man is that exact same thing, and that's why I didn't really like season 2, is because the entire fucking thing is just a fighting tournament. Like, way too many animes just do like the fighting tournament thing with some like B plot going on, and I have to be the greatest. Oh, my father, I do not like him, but I have to be better than him.
And I agree with you. Like, it's definitely the most overplayed, overused thing in like a show.
Yeah, especially when like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z like kind of pioneered that shit.
As much as I love Yu Yu Hakusho, it's like 90% tournaments and fights.
Oh, I've never seen that.
But I think that Academia did it better than any of those other ones because you have these characters who are still essentially at the absolute very basis of their power level. Like, they're, like, hardly off the floor. And it's why the tournaments in Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball is well worked. Because you're like, I don't really know what the fuck this Goku kid can do. He's just fucking weird looking. He's got a tail.
Oh, yeah, and I love the fact that, like, there was a lot of character development there. I guess it's just like one of those things, like I wasn't expecting it to take that route.
Yeah.
And so when it just kept dragging on, I was like, oh god, here we go. There was a lot of awesome things that happened. The animation is so fucking good. Like throughout the entire season.
That's bones for you.
I liked the bulk of season 1 better than a lot of season 2, but season 2 had like some awesome season 3 is the best though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, by far. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean season 1,
there was only 13 episodes.
There was only 13 episodes, but even beyond that, like when do you even actually meet Shigaraki? Like
Who's Shigaraki?
The main Mr. Hands, the villain.
Oh, Hansy McRapey dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That the first time you see him is when they're at the crisis center thing for their training. And,
so was that like the end of
season 1? And 13 is it? Yeah, it's like near the end of season 1.
Okay, yeah. So like you don't even meet the actual villain until like near the very end of the first season.
Mm-hmm. And then they're pretty much all but absent in season 2. Like
they're just watching the fuck tournament.
Yeah. So there's just a lot of character development and stuff, but like season 3 is when it really kicks off, and I'm really looking forward to season 4. Like,
but even that was nice. Like the fact that in season 3 it showed the after effects of season 2, where it was like when they had that other contest against all the other kids so they could get their hero licenses, and it's like, yeah, well, we all just fucking watched you just like beating the shit out of each other on live TV.
Yeah, because all the main characters, they go to like basically the Harvard of superhero schools.
Yeah.
And so all of their, the little contest they were in before was like, worldwide broadcasted. And so all the lesser schools got the jump on them. And so they have to actually like, buckle down and say, this is why we go to this school. This is why we're number 1. I'm
glad that you used Harvard as an example, because even though it's a quote unquote high school, I like to just picture instead that it's a college. It just makes me feel better about watching the show.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Because, like, when they were at the beginning of the show, they're, like, in the classroom, and the main character, he doesn't have any powers or anything, and they're like, oh, we're going to apply to UA, the Hero Academy or whatever. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, so they're graduating high school, and they're going to college so they can be professionals. And then it turns out they're in middle school. I was like, oh, and then you meet like all the like people, and then there's the one girl, what's her name, Momo,
yeah.
Yeah, and her costume is and she's 15 or 16 years old, something like that, and that. she's got this fucking tit window right down her costume, and the explanation for it is because her power is that she can like summon things. Like
she essentially creates them using her own energy.
Yeah, her own like proteins in her body or something like that. So she can like pull out like a walkie-talkie out of her tits. Yeah. So multiple times throughout the series, it'll show her from behind, but she like opens up her fucking bra and just pulls something out of her tits, for a laugh. But I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
These are small children being sexualized.
Well, just
as with most anime.
I mean, like, Deku is, like, ripped and has, like, a six-pack. And I'm like, yeah, he's 14. Like, no, he's not.
Like, no, dude, you are just going through puberty. There is no way you're ripped.
You drew him like he's 25.
Yeah, these kids, they should be at least, like, 18 or something. That's... Well, also, this kind of show, it's targeted towards high schoolers.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like, that's the... you got to think of the Japanese audience, which is... what this is made for, and we're just the American gaijin weebs eating this shit up.
Americans,
yeah,
eating up the slop.
Hi, number 1 anime worldwide. Hi, doggy. A stray dog wandered into the U-Haul.
The squirrel's gone. I think he drunk.
Yeah,
and staggered away.
I think the dog ate the squirrel.
That's possible.
So, do you have anything else to say about My Hero Academia? I mean,
shows. I have a lot I could say, but I don't really like...
Yeah, I mean, we could sit here for 3 hours and just talk about every little... Because, like, every time, like, something would happen, I was texting you all week. I was like, oh my god, I love that this happened. Oh my god, that was so funny when this character did this thing. Like, there were just so many amazing moments. And even just little minor moments where I'm just like, oh my god, this is just such a fun, well-written show.
Yeah. And I haven't enjoyed an anime the way that I enjoyed that one, literally since Full Metal Alchemist. Like, I still enjoyed, you had me watch One Punch Man, and I've seen Attack on Titan before.
Yeah.
And, like, those are good, especially One Punch Man. I liked that a lot more than Attack on Titan, because it was funny.
Yeah.
But I just, even though it was like, I like them, but I didn't like get it. Like,
right, like really fall in love with them as
like
as
if
a whole thing.
Yeah, like if I saw someone cosplaying as like Saitama or Giro or something, I wouldn't be like excited. But like I saw this girl as Todoroki, and I'm like, fuck yeah, like, fuck yeah. I probably wouldn't do the same for like, and maybe the fucking JoJo knockoff. That's about it.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Oh, I gotta finish JoJo.
Yeah, we all do. You know the prisoner dude.
Puru prisoner.
Yeah, Puru prisoner.
Puri, whatever that.
However the fuck you say.
My boyfriend made me this sweater.
Yeah, that guy.
I watched that in Japanese. I kind of want to rewatch that season in the English dub, just see how the voice actors are.
I like the voice actors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I really liked the Japanese voice actors, especially the guy that played Saitama.
I see the
However
Japanese version, because I tried to start watching season 2, which is only in Japanese right now.
Yeah.
He just has too much emotion in his voice, and I don't like it.
Who?
The Japanese guy voicing Saitama.
Oh, really?
Compared to the American, yeah.
Oh,
the American
shit.
is literally like, okay, I'm going to the store now.
See, I liked his voice
Do you
actor
need me to
because
get
it was
anything?
like he was like really deadpan and but he also had like kind of like that comedy element in his voice, which, you know, for me watching it for the first time only in Japanese, I thought it was a lot funnier that way instead of just, you know, I would have to see the English version, but I do prefer watching the English versions.
Same.
I'm not one of those fucking weebs that's like, I can only watch it in the original Japanese. It's like, it's the same goddamn script. It's just I don't have to read. Sometimes they change it because
I was to say, there's the whole
localization.
thing going on right now where I watched all of not Full Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Mm-hmm.
I watched all of that because Netflix, you know, just recently acquired the rights.
Yeah.
And apparently so much of the script was different. Because I watched it and I was like, was that really it?
Yeah.
But the Netflix version is actually way, like, tamer and, like, a lot of, like, there was a whole, like, sexual exploration thing that just kind of completely took out and, like, all this other stuff.
Well, it's like when 4Kids would get a lot of stuff back in the day.
Yeah, but Netflix is usually good about not censoring, so that's what was kind of really disappointing.
Well, did Netflix actually produce it? Like the translation, or did they just buy it from another company?
No, because there was already an original English dub, and they scrapped that and brought in their own voice actors and everything to redub it.
So I guess you got to kind of do your research beforehand, because I know with the Studio Ghibli movies, like when they get the English dubs, they're not allowed to change anything from it. That's why I'm pretty sure that's why Miyazaki actually like partnered with Disney back in the day, is because I think it was John Lasseter that actually was very influential in like having them bring over and like having Disney in-house do the dubs and everything and not change anything. And because Miyazaki's like, the script must be translated, verbatim, no cuts, no nothing. There's actually a famous thing where I think it was for Princess Mononoke, because there was an American studio that made a bunch of cuts for like either Totoro or one of the other movies, and when they were going to do an American release, he sent over a letter and a katana over, and all the letter said was no cuts, and there was a katana.
That's great.
Yeah, that's a real famous Miyazaki thing. But yeah, I mean, absolutely. Like, if that's your vision and you send it over a bunch of like fucking people that don't speak your language and they cut all of your vision out, like that would piss me off.
Yeah, well, see, there's also that fine line though where you want your vision to be translated perfectly, but you also don't want it to be translated too perfectly to where it doesn't make sense in its native language or in a
translate. Well, yeah,
like you think of the early Final Fantasy games, like fucking Final Fantasy VII. This guy are sick.
Yeah, I mean, not like I'm not saying like obviously you want a good translation that whoever's actually reading the Japanese script who also speaks English, and then they put it into English, and then someone looks at it and says, oh yeah, if I were to say this in English, this would make sense. Like, that's part of the process. But then there's like those little details where it's like, certain idioms or stuff that like people would say in Japanese that doesn't translate to English, so you have to, match it to the closest thing possible. That kind of stuff is, I don't care. Just as long as, like, I'm watching it, the plot makes sense, and, whatever. I'm not sitting there, like, dissecting, like, well, actually, in the original Japanese, this actually refers to, because there are fucking people like that.
Oh, yeah. That was... I lean away from the microphone to cough.
I lean away from the mic so I can breathe.
That's one of the other, like, really strange things is, like, I don't know how it originally was in the show, but, like... In the Netflix dub of Neon Genesis, they refer to all the pilots, because of course they're fucking children, because it's fucking children.
It's always children. It's always children saving the goddamn world. Well,
yeah.
Because that's who it's marketed toward.
Well, yeah. There is, like, sort of a reason why it has to be children in the show, but it's not a very, like... It's not a sufficient reason. Like, it's a... Okay, fuck you. You just made this up to justify having your whole cast be children.
Yeah.
But they don't call them children. It's like Rei Aoyami, the first child. Like, oh, that's first child. That's second child.
Sorry, why does this little girl have giant knockers? Oh, no. She's actually a 4,000-year-old dragon.
No, not like... Well, I mean, that's an issue, too. But no, it's like they don't call them children or, like, the first children or the second... I'm sorry, it's backwards. They call them the first children, the second children, even when just referring to one specific child.
I have no fucking idea what you're saying right now.
Okay, so like one of the girls...
I don't want to hear an explanation. This is not good content. Oh my god.
Alright. All I'm saying is it's really bad translation. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
Now I know what like the last 20 minutes of anyone listening to this is like. Like, oh cool, they're just rambling on about some dumbass show that they watched.
I mean, we just ramble on about dumbass movies we watched.
Well, that's true.
What's the difference between this and Spider-Man?
People like a Spider-Man.
Oh, speaking of Spider-Man, which I didn't know last week, did you know that if this movie does not clear $1 billion, then Sony gets exclusive rights again over Spider-Man, and like...
I did know that, and that's not going to happen.
We're close. I mean, we're close to them breaking $1 billion. So.
Well, no, I'm just saying, if they didn't clear $1 billion, there's no way in hell Sony would revoke that.
I read that Sony really...
No, I read that too, and there is no way in hell that they would take that back.
Sony
because they saw how much money and potential there could be from the Spider-Man franchise, and they were just wasting. And, I mean, they made one good Spider-Man movie.
Sony desperately wants to just shove Spider-Man into Venom 2.
I'm sorry, they made 3 good Spider-Man movies. I forgot that they did the original first 2.
Don't forget about The Amazing Spider-Man.
Dude, just wait. In about 5 years, Disney's gonna buy Sony. And did they buy Fox? Yeah, they bought Fox.
That's why the X-Men are gonna be coming out eventually.
Oh my god. Dude. Yeah, I can't wait for the X-Men to be in the Marvel universe.
I really hope Sony doesn't buy them, because, like, I like having a PlayStation. I don't want Disney to, like...
The Disney PlayStation.
The Disney station. And, like, don't allow publishers to make M-rated games and shit like that.
Well, see, that's why they have, like, subsidiaries. Like, they own... Doesn't Disney own Miramax?
They used to, because remember, the whole joke was, oh, Pulp Fiction used to be a Disney film. That means Samuel L. Jackson is a Disney princess or some bullshit like
that. Okay. Well, yeah, that's the, like, if it's a Disney, animation studio movie. You know, they're not going to have some dude saying motherfucker in there, but, like, you know, that's why they have other studios.
I just don't like Disney owning things, though.
Well, yeah, it's
I don't like any censorship potentials that can arise from that. Let me put it that way.
And when things become a monopoly, things start getting shitty.
Things are already shitty.
Yes. Well, and and they're already starting to complain about, you know, oh, internet trolls say that our movie sucks because they're misogynist. Like, no, your movie just sucks.
Oh yeah,
like it's not because I hate women. I love the women's.
Like the preemptive warning before the new Terminators even come out.
Oh god.
It's like this Linda Hamilton. Is that I can't fucking remember. Is that her fucking name?
Linda Hamilton is
the actress.
Well, she's the one that plays
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor, yes.
Okay, yeah. This Linda Hamilton's performance will have you alt-right trolls quaking in your boots and pissing your pants.
I don't know why they have to come out with like some statement like that, because like was it Tim Miller that tweeted that or whatever?
I think he just said it in an
interview. Okay. Dude, fucking Sarah Connor's been like one of the most badass characters like since the 80s. Like
right,
like she was a little bit of a damsel in distress in the original movie. Just the original Terminator, but like by the end she, you know, has a character arc.
Yeah.
And then in Terminator 2, she's a bad motherfucker. And nobody cares that she's a woman.
Yeah, like I don't like the Terminator films very much, but she's still a badass. I
love the first two. The third one is like...
You know how I am with my mindless action movies. I'm not if that's why it's aliens. But...
It's not mindless. There's good shit in there.
Anyway. But so it's like... Alright, so if I hate this when I've already hated the whole franchise... Does that make me a member of the alt-right?
Yeah, exactly. No, and like, I mean, there's been... See, that's my problem with like these companies coming out and like, whenever there's backlash... They get that sect of like, you know, the online community riled up to like go against people like, oh, they don't like this movie because they're homophobic, or they don't like this movie because they're racist, or blah blah blah. It's like you're allowed to not like a movie because it's not very good, or that you just don't like it. It's not, you know, obviously there's those sects of people that are out there being like, fucking women in lead roles. Well, some of my favorite movies have women in lead roles.
Oh, yeah, name two.
Ripley from Alien.
Uh-huh.
Carrie Fisher in any of the Star Wars movies.
Uh-huh.
Sarah Connor.
Uh-huh.
Those are the ones that I was like already thinking of.
I said name two and you named three, so you already fail. That means you're now officially a member of the alt-right.
Fucking Uma Thurman, Kill Bill.
No, okay, you're just making it worse on yourself. Now you've named 5 films.
No, but seriously, I'm just...
No, I know, but
it's such bullshit damage control from these companies.
And the worst part is it's preemptive, too. Like, like it's about setting the stage. Like, it's like, we had some test screenings. The film kind of sucked. If you hate this, you're an alt-right troll. That way,
oh, no, that means we have to go see it so we can support.
That and you're like, okay, so if I see this, it's going to be good. And then you see Mr. Movie Review who's like, yeah, I saw it, it kind of sucked. And it's like, well, my brain told me that Mr. Studio said that if you don't like it, then that means you're alt-right. So that means Mr. Movie Review, he didn't like it because he's alt-right.
Oh, he's an angry misogynist. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much.
So sick of this shit. It's all fabricated by these fucking studios. Nobody has a mind of their own. Fucking sheeple, man.
Yeah, I guarantee you're not gonna meet a single actual person who claims to be a feminist who's like, oh, you didn't like Terminator? You're fucking sexist piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, well, without this battleground being established preemptively,
well, here
no one's gonna see this movie that already. Like, I was fucking laughing watching the trailer because it looks so shitty. Like, oh, I am Mr. Terminator. Now I am teleporting outside of the front, and here's
because he's made of nanobots.
Well, I know,
or he's like liquid metal.
But like that's supposed to look cool, and it just looks like shit. It's just stupid.
It looked cool in the 90s.
Okay, this isn't the fucking 90s. You know, and then there's that really just god-awful song playing in the background.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I busted out of my car, now I'm firing my fucking gun. And then she pulls out a rocket launcher and shoots it, and I'm like, what
well,
the
yeah, dude,
fuck?
she's got to be prepared. Like, if you know the origins of Sarah Connor, she knows that anything could be coming at any time.
So just carry a rocket launcher around at all
Yeah,
times?
dude, the freaking grenade launcher scene in T2 is, like, one of the best action scenes ever. But, the thing I was going to say is, like, you know, if someone says they don't like Terminator 2, the first thing that somebody says is not, oh, are you sexist?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, if somebody says they don't like...
because I don't like mindless violence. It's not because...
Mindless violence?
Okay, but you know what I'm saying here.
Yes.
I don't like... It's really just like 80s action films, I guess. It's really...
The movie came out in 91.
Okay, that's still basically the 80s.
Aw, dude.
It's, you know, that type of movie just does not appeal to me.
All right.
Like, at all, you know?
Fair enough. I will respect your opinion, even though it's wrong.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so if I say I didn't like T2, you're not automatic. Like you said, you're not automatically just like, oh, it's because.
Well, yeah, because like you're not. The fact that a certain character is X doesn't apply because they're just a character in a movie.
Yeah.
Everything has become such a fucking like political shit show that like. You know, every movie with a person of color or anything that's a woman or, you know, if there's a movie with a bunch of white guys, like, it has to, you know, be lumped into this category. And it's so irritating. Like, can we just go back to enjoying movies?
No, because that gives less money to the studios.
Yeah. Well, I'm done with this conversation. You got anything else? Because,
well, you know, the thing about Aliens 3 is...
It wasn't very good.
Oh, yeah.
What?
No.
Was I supposed to do, like, a line there? Or...
Just cut it off right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Here, do another one. No, do another one.
Hold on, before I say that. Alright, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And do your Fortnite dance.
Do your Fortnite dance. Thank you for all of your support. We will be doing the 48 hours soon, so I don't know if that means we'll be recording next week or not to get ready. We'll see.
Yeah, thank you for everyone that's, like, helping us on our team.
Yeah.
We're doing the 48-hour film festival, the Columbus version of it.
No, I thought we were doing Milwaukee.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. So yeah, stay tuned for that shit.
But yeah, so if you don't hear from us for a few weeks, that's why, because it's...
Yeah.
We will not be doing anything that weekend.
Yes,
other than working.
Yes, I'm going to be drinking a lot of coffee and energy drinks and shit.
And we're also going to try and make it into an anime convention as well, just as a little...
Yes, yeah, we're trying to get press passes.
That's why we're doing an episode about anime.
Yeah, hey, we're an anime podcast.
Yeah, we're very kawaii.
Cute.
You might not know this, but Bryn's wearing a schoolgirl's outfit right now.
Yeah. I got my pigtails up and everything. I'm wearing those white cotton panties.
That drunk squirrel was actually showing off his stand earlier, too. That's why he was walking around like he was drunk.
Alright, let me get a one-liner.
Oh, fuck. What did I say last week?
Oh, yeah, something about your grandpa.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to spay and neuter your grandpa. Make sure he doesn't watch too much anime. And you guys have a good night.
Oh, wait.